Infant breathing is found on page 8 of the textbook, and we'll see a number of things that we can check for infant breathing. One is gasping or coughing, especially while eating. The infant is coughing, we want to encourage them to cough. If they are choking, if they have a facial expression that looks like a silent scream, they're not breathing, then we want to treat them for choking, and we can find that on page 7 of the textbook. Your infant may have a whistling noise, and newborn noses are so small, and the airways are so narrow, and infants are nose breathers anyway. Could be that it's just clogged up with snot. So what we should do is suction out those nostrils and see if the whistling stops. So now let's talk about wheezing, and you're going to notice in the textbook that there's a QR code. If you have the print version of the textbook, you'll be able to take your smartphone, turn on the camera, point the camera at the QR code, and it's going to take you to an audio file, and you can click on that audio file and you can actually listen to the sound and compare it to your infant. So this is a great diagnostic tool for you. So wheezing, and we'll listen to the wheezing sound now. Wheezing could be a sign of RSV. Typically, this is seen in the fall or winter. Your infant may also have a slight fever, and so the treatment is to provide the infant with fluids, rest. Cold mist humidifier seems to help. Monitor your infant's breathing rate and contact the doctor if you're concerned. But you should contact a doctor immediately if your infant has any difficulty in breathing, if your infant has a high fever, or if your infant has a blue tint or color to their skin. Call the doctor right away. Call 911. Labored breathing. The signs and symptoms for labored breathing is flaring nostrils in the infant. Or you may even see something called retractions, and that's where when the baby breathes in, the skin actually pushes in the chest and in toward the neck. You'll see that moving in and out. Your baby may be grunting, or once again, skin may be blue. These are all things, if we see this in an infant, we need to call 911 right away. I encourage all parents to get used to their infant's breathing patterns. And that is to get your infant and get out a watch and then just count the number of times your infant's chest or stomach rises, and do that for 1 minute. That's going to give you an idea of your infant's normal breathing rate. And for an infant, the normal breathing rate for an infant is somewhere between 30 and 60 breaths per minute. Now, if your infant is breathing fast, and typically this is more than 50 times a minute or more, seek immediate medical attention. Could be something that's serious.